In the late Bronze Age, around 1200 BCE, some of the most powerful civilizations of the ancient world collapsed. Cities burned, empires crumbled, and a dark age descended over the eastern Mediterranean. But who or what was responsible? Ancient records point to a mysterious group of invaders known only as the Sea People, a confederation of maritime warriors who appeared out of nowhere and left destruction in their wake. But who were these Sea People, and where did they come from? And how did they manage to bring down the greatest civilizations of their time? Join me as we unravel the mystery of the Sea People, one of the greatest unsolved puzzles of the ancient world. And if you're a fan of historical mysteries like this, click that subscribe button to keep up with our future releases. The term Sea People was first used by modern historians to describe a group of mysterious maritime invaders who appeared in the eastern Mediterranean around 1200 BCE. These warriors are mentioned in ancient Egyptian records, where they are described as aggressive seafarers who attacked multiple regions, leaving devastation in their wake. But the most famous account comes from Pharaoh Ramses III, who recorded their attempted invasion of Egypt around 1177 BCE. According to Egyptian inscriptions, the Sea People came from the islands and from the midst of the sea. They plundered cities, toppled kingdoms, and spread chaos across the region. But who exactly were they? Despite their devastating impact, the exact origins of the Sea People remain a mystery. Scholars have proposed several theories about where they came from. Let's explore the most popular possibilities. One theory suggests that the Mycenaeans, the dominant Greek civilization of the late Bronze Age, were among the Sea People. By 1200 BCE, the Mycenaean civilization was in decline, possibly due to internal conflict, natural disasters, and economic instability. Some historians believe that displaced Mycenaean warriors and refugees took to the sea, raiding and conquering in search of new lands to settle. Could the Mycenaeans, once the architects of magnificent palaces and warriors of legend, have transformed into merciless raiders? Another theory connects the Philistines, the biblical enemies of the Israelites, to the Sea People. Ancient Egyptian inscriptions mention a group called the Peliset, which many scholars identify with the Philistines. Archaeological evidence suggests that the Philistines settled in Canaan after the Bronze Age collapse, bringing with them distinct pottery styles and cultural practices that hint at Aegean origins. Could the Philistines have been part of this maritime confederation, searching for a new homeland after their own societies fell? Another theory points to the Minoans of Crete, whose advanced civilization collapsed suddenly around 1450 BCE, likely due to the eruption of the Thera volcano. While this collapse predates the arrival of the Sea People by several centuries, some suggest that survivors of the Minoan culture may have formed maritime raiding parties, possibly contributing to the later turmoil in the region. Could the Sea People have been descendants of a once great civilization, seeking revenge or survival? Some historians also believe that the Sea People may have come from Sardinia. The Sardinians were known for their seafaring abilities and may have joined the ranks of other displaced groups to form a confederation of raiders and warriors. Could they have been one of the tribes that descended upon the Mediterranean world? Ancient Egyptian records mention several distinct groups among the Sea People. Some of the most notable tribes are the Sheridan, the Pelset, the Luca, the Igwash, and the Danea. Together, these tribes formed a loose confederation of raiders and conquerors, united by their shared desire for plunder and new homelands. The arrival of the Sea People marked the end of an era for the ancient world. Between 1200 in 1150 BCE, a wave of destruction swept across the eastern Mediterranean, leaving once great cities in ruins. Some of the major cities destroyed included Urgowit, a thriving trade hub in modern-day Syria, reduced to ashes; Mycenae, the center of Greek civilization which fell into decline; Hattusa, the capital of the mighty Hittite Empire, left abandoned. The Sea People's invasions contributed to what historians call the Bronze Age collapse, a catastrophic breakdown of civilizations that plunged the region into a dark age lasting for centuries. While the Sea People toppled empires across the Mediterranean, they met their greatest challenge when they reached Egypt. In 1177 BCE, Pharaoh Ramses III faced the Sea People in a decisive battle that would determine the fate of Egypt. According to Egyptian records, the Sea People launched a two-pronged attack. By land, they marched through Canaan. By sea, launching a naval invasion against the Nile Delta. But Ramses III was prepared. His forces repelled the invaders in a brutal conflict, preserving Egypt's independence. Although Egypt survived, the empire was greatly weakened, marking the beginning of its own decline. After their defeat in Egypt, the Sea People disappeared from history. They may have integrated into local populations, while the rest vanished entirely. Their fate remains one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. The Sea People were a force that reshaped the ancient world, toppling empires, altering the course of history, and ushering in a new era of uncertainty. But their origins, identity, and ultimate fate remain shrouded in mystery. Were they displaced refugees, mercenaries, or conquerors? And could new discoveries finally reveal the truth about these enigmatic warriors? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into one of history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. Thank you for watching.